Can I get the kitchen door shut, please? I don't seem to have any sound. Do I have any sound? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you let me know if you can hear me? Anybody? You have sound. Hello, Shanoa love. How are you doing? And hi, RY. Hello, loves. Candace, hi. Hiya, hi. And Shayna and Steph and Queen Sarah, Your Majesty. And Marina King, Your Majesty, Marina. And thank you for everybody letting me know that you can hear me. Hello, Miranda. Hi. Thanks, Candace, love. Oh, do you know what? All those hearts. Oh, my God. I can't believe they were for me. Maclasia. Oh, it's been ages since I've heard from you. Hello. Oh, it's lovely to hear from you. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving in the UK. Since we gave you lot away, since we let you to self-govern, you know, forgive me, it's a joke. No, we don't have Thanksgiving here, but you're around lurking. Oh, we do like a lurker. We like a lurker. We do like lurkers. No, don't celebrate it in the UK. Hey, Skipper, how you doing, love? But I do have Hanukkah the same, I think it's the day or two before Christmas. No, you're not an idiot. You know, I think America's such a huge place. And I think you just think that everybody does what you do, which is fair enough because there's millions and billions of you, isn't there? And there's only, well, we're definitely not at 70 million yet in the UK. Feels like that more, though. Well, you missed the Halloween live that we did at Maclasia, love. We had a very successful Halloween live, didn't we, Haveners? We had a very, very good Halloween, I thought. They had this stupid woman on screen with a green face and a witch's hat and horns, you know, but... And we had some good stories. The stories were good. But I must admit, I thought we had an amazing Halloween, considering it was our first. So I don't you think I'm just looking off screen all the time. It's just I want to be able to read what you're saying to me. Well, I put it on my Twitter, and we talked about it for a good while. But yeah, I think we all had a really, really good Halloween. But don't worry, we're having another one next year. So don't worry about that. Stefania, it's lovely to see you. How is Juliana? Is she okay? And I think, you know what, guys, now's a really good time to reach out to Stefania to send Juliana some love, don't you think? And ask how she's doing, because that's the little girl that I did the Elves and the Shoemaker for. Oh, she's back home. Daphne! Hi, Daphne. Hi, Adria. Hi, love. I'm getting there, Candace. Well, Maclasia, I'm not one to talk about being active on Twitter. I'm not that active, to be quite honest with you. Oh my God, there's my brother. Hello, Jay. Hello, my darling. How's my little brother today? You know, Tammy, hello. Hello. So, Stefania, is she due to have more surgeries? Oh, I'm sorry, you left Twitter, Marina. Meg, hello, darling. Lovely to see you. Oh, look at all these. Do you know what? You guys, you've got my heart right there, and you sort of like go like that with it. When I see all of you in here together and you're all talking to each other, I couldn't be happier. I really couldn't be happier. I'm up and down, Jason. You know what that's like. Um, I've sort of like hijacked an expression, and I think my mood's up and down like a horse draws. Oh, right. I wish I had some leftovers. I did have dinner earlier, but well, look, sorry, I've got fibro drip again. Well, look, Meg, I'm going to make the most of you while you're here. Right. Okay, well, we're going to have Stefania. We will keep her in our prayers and make sure that it never comes back. Yes, thank you, Tammy. It's not been very nice. What's been happening? Sorry, I apologise for my wet hair, showered and what have you, and looked at the time. Ria, hello, darling. Yeah, I was just saying my mood's up and down like a horse draws. Yeah, up and down, up and down, up and down. Kate, how are you doing, sweetheart? Because you said you'd had a bit of a grim week. I hope you're all right. Thank you, Daphne, darling. You're really kind. Thank you, Meg, sweetheart. Listen, guys, I just want to get this over with, and then we can sit and just chat about whatever. Okay. Oh, hello, Fedora, love. It's lovely to see you. Now, you sure everybody is comfortable and you can hear me okay, and and whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I can't exactly say I've got a phobia about Christmas. Yeah. Yes, darling Kate, you do need to try and get on Twitter if to keep things up to date and what have you. But sorry, I do have this awful fibro drip, which is just constant. Do you know what, Adria? Isn't there nothing better when you've come out the shower and you can let the girls hang free, as they say, and just kick your slippers off, put your feet up on the couch, and nibble away on your leftovers. Oh, Meg, no. I'm sorry, love. Can Will not help you out? Jason, you're absolutely right. It's funny, it was something that Steph said to me the other day, and it really struck home that, considering that sometimes YouTube can be a toxic place, right? What we have in the Haven is something almost miraculous, don't you think? So, all right, Kate, that's like, no, right, listen. No, Tammy, you're absolutely right. There is no toxicity here. And, you know, I think, I mean, I did my very first video. It was between Christmas and New Year, I'm sure. I think it was. And I can honestly say, apart from 2 not very savoury comments, which were too rude for the rest of you to see, which I deleted, there has not been one unkind comment, and nobody fights. Everybody gets along. And it is, Adria, you're right, it's filled with kindness. And it is, you know, well, you know, it's 22 watching, or 23. Oh, there's 8 likes now, you know. Who would give this a dislike, Fedora? You would be surprised. You'd be surprised. Right. I want to, hello, Michael. Barbara Ann, hello, love. It's lovely to see you. I just wanted to tell you that the reason why I've been missing. And I was all ready to do your video last week. All right, Marina. Marina, honestly, I want you to feel free to do whatever feels best for you. If you notice, all of you, oh, twonk. Oh God, yeah, that I use that word quite a bit. Stupid twonk. You know, twonk's a British word, Steph. In fact, the first time I heard it was Only Fools and Horses. Well, unfortunately, Meg, it wasn't just that. I was ready to sort out the video for last Friday. And I sound Irish, Michael. Oh, no, my grandfather was Irish. I'm not Irish. I've got Irish blood, though. But anyway, I had the stories ready. In fact, they're the ones that I read you last night. And it was early evening, late afternoon, early evening. And normally, although I'm in my chair, I can normally get my feet to push me, like backwards and forwards and that sort of thing, because I can't use both. Hiya, Mystic Mouse. It's lovely to see you. It's really lovely to see you. Well, we're all the guys are here. I'm sure there's some we're missing yet, though, but never mind. I hope they come. Be nice to see Gary tonight, wouldn't it? Anyway, I went to sort of like push the chair with my feet, and I couldn't feel my feet. And then as the night went on, I found I couldn't feel the rest of my legs either. And the long and the short of it is I've got an appointment to see a neurologist. I'm waiting for an appointment to see a neurologist. But I was told 12 years ago that the nerve damage and everything in my spine would mean that one day I would lose the feeling in my legs. And I just wanted to tell you that this week I have been a coward. Sorry, I'm not crying, honestly. It's this stupid fibro drip. Unfortunately, Jason, love, they can't do anything because they can't operate. I have 12 out of 24 discs that are diseased. The vertebrae in my lower back they're just crumbling, and the ones in my neck bones are crumbling. I've got a hump between my shoulder blades now. No, Meg, I can't. But I haven't been able to for a long time. That was taken care of years ago. I'm incontinent, and because of the morphine, I'm extremely constipated. But the reason why I wanted to say that I was a coward was because I hid from all of you. Okay, Maclasia, love, thank you so much for coming to see us. We'll love to see you again soon. Take care, darling. Thank you so much for coming. Bye-bye. Bye. I hid from all of you. I couldn't face doing a video without starting to cry. It's been a really, really tough week for Lorraine as well. Really tough. She's had chemo every single day this week. And I've been trying to deal with my stuff. And this has been a crisis week for her. She's convinced she's going to die. She's absolutely convinced she's going to die. And I did a lot of crying for both of us last night. And I hadn't told her about my stuff. But in the end, I just said, look, I know my shit is never as bad as yours, but we are both dealing in different ways with shit being thrown at us. And anyway, I've spoken to her today. She's not feeling well today at all. Well, that's kind of you, Michael. Well, the thing is, you are all my friends. And, you know, let's face it, there are times for being alone and then there's times for being with your friends. And the reason why, it wasn't that I wanted to be alone. I've been scared. I'm being frightened and I've been scared. My mood has been extremely low. Hello, John, love. I'm just... Thank you, Candice, love. It's your haven too, Tammy. It's not mine. People, will you tell Tammy Who does the haven belong to? Please, would you tell her? Yes, Meg, I've seen my GP. Just goes back through my notes and says, you know, it's eventually caught up with you. You know, this haven belongs to everyone. You know. Oh, thanks, Michael. That's kind. It is. It's just. I tried just having the haven on, and then I'd go into other people's comments, and they'd call me the haven, and I'm thinking that sounds really, really weird. And then I just thought, look, I'm just going to put Headers Haven, but it does not belong to me. It's not so much that, John, I've lost the feeling in my feet and my legs, but it's all down to the damage in my spine. It was diagnosed 12 years ago, but I was told to expect this in time. In fact, I was told to expect it within 7 years. So I think I've been extremely lucky, don't you? Haha, nice one, Ria. Yeah, us, not the USA. Yeah. So do you, Ria? You go through the mill as well. So thank you, Jan. Thank you, Haya. I appreciate that, love. So I'm just much more conscious of being a burden on my family, you know. Ria, do you know what, guys? I'm going to say this. Pain is pain is pain, right? It doesn't matter, you know. And if anybody goes through, sorry, it really is these fibro eye drips, and the minute you eat something, your eyes water, your nose waters. The minute you put makeup on, your eyes waters and your nose waters. Honestly, fibro, it's bloody awful at times. I don't particularly feel that anybody's pain is worse than anybody else's, you know. Join some Facebook groups. Well, I don't know if I've got the time. I'm so wrapped up in the haven, to be honest. But I'll have a look. You know, Tammy, please don't ever give up, love. You are such a strong woman. You have been through hell and back again. And you inspire me to keep going. You know, there is something about each and every one of us that inspires the other, you know. I know, Jay, love, and I can feel it. I can feel it. Because you've got my heart, remember that, Jay. You're my little brother. I love you dearly. Yes, John, you're absolutely right. Yeah, it would probably have to be locked, Ria, because, you know, I don't know, I think what we've got here is very, very special. You know, but I'm just tremendously grateful, because if it wasn't for you guys, there would be no haven. But if I tell you what, if you wouldn't mind, could I delegate someone looking into us having a Facebook group? Would some of you be interested in looking into that? I always need you, Jay. I always need you. It's not a case of if. Yes, our Jay is very special, Meg. But the thing is, I keep telling you that, yes, Michael, you're right. Marina, you belong here. Of course you do. You've got, you know what, love? There are some people who are here who are incredibly lonely, you know? And, you know, the people who don't really talk very much. And they've messaged me before and they worry about, you know, they don't have chronic pain and this, that, and the other, and they don't feel they fit. They just say, we're lonely. But as far as I'm concerned, everybody has a home here, you know, so it doesn't matter whether you've got an illness or chronic pain, or, you know, if you're physically fit, or if you've got depression, or if you feel lonely, or whatever reason, if you need a safe place to come to, you know, Kate, you're absolutely right. Loneliness is so painful. It really is. Is that right, Michael? I'm with you there. Hello, Carolina, love. It's lovely to see you. It's really good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I must admit, Michael, I don't go out. I think a lot of us are more or less housebound, you know. But shall I catch her? Hello, love. I've missed you. Haven't seen you in ages. I mean, let's put it this way. I am certain that all of us have experienced loneliness at some time or another. And, you know, it's just, it's what we go through, you know. I'm sorry, Barbara. But look, you have a home here. Well, that's great. What's your dog's name? Dogs and cats are great. Steph, what's happened? You're not feeling well today? Well, I've got my 3 cats, and believe me, they're wonderful. I mean, they've got their own agenda, but they come and give me a cuddle when they feel like it. Oh, that's nice, Michael. Oh, Elphaba. That's a nice name. Okay, Steph. Well, listen, sweetheart. We're all going to send you a hug. All of us. I think that's, you know, that's important. I would agree with you there, Michael. I think single holidays can be very expensive. You seem to pay a premium for being a single person. That's a nice name, Nacho. I mean, the thing is, Steph, you are a wonderful, lovable, caring and compassionate young woman. And we all love you. We all do. Do you know something? We've all got love for each other. And, you know, when we all started out, we didn't know each other. Oh, wow, hiring a moped in Spain. I've been to Spain a couple of times, just in the northeast of Spain, though, the Costa Brava. They call that taco. Gary! It's bipolar, Gary! Hello, darling. It's lovely to see you. It's lovely to see you. I love Chihuahuas, Candace. Never owned one, but I love Chihuahuas. Lorraine has 6, you know. Lorraine's got 6 Chihuahuas. Steph, you are incredibly strong. I agree with Jay. Jay is absolutely spot on about you there. Well, Steph, you know I'm there for you too anytime you want. Five Chinese cresteds. They're beautiful little dogs. 5 of them. Take care, Marina, love. Hope to see you again soon. And don't forget, this is your home. You've always got us. Oh, Michael, I'm sorry to hear that, love. Getting bullied. Do you know, the thing is, bullying's bad enough at school, isn't it? Without being bullied when you're an adult. Steph, you are not a burden, love. You are definitely not a burden. You're not. Well, Michael, I'm glad you're happy here, love. You've got to be in the place that feels right for you. I'm very proud of you, Tammy, for doing that. You could have stayed in bed, you're quite right, but you chose to get up and go out. that takes a hell of a lot of strength and a lot of bravery. You know, I am really proud of you. Do you know something? There are, you know, when I look at all of you, all of you make me so proud. I'm tremendously proud of each and every one of you, because in some way or another, all of you have hurt in some way or been hurt in some way. And yet look at you. I mean, who doesn't want to be surrounded by the nicest people in the world? And yet, you know, here we all are. And it was Steph herself the other day who said, you know, when you think about YouTube, and then you think about the Haven. Haven's a very special place, but the Haven wouldn't be the Haven without all of you, you know? So think about that. Yeah, we're all still standing, aren't we? Mouse, you're absolutely right. That's a fantastic bit of advice to give to Michael. Don't stay anywhere that causes you pain. I'll tell you something else. Stay away from people that cause you pain. Just sometimes you can be around people that cause you pain because at least someone's there. But other times, it's actually better to be on your own, because then you're not getting hurt anymore. Of course, we're going to support you, Tammy. What you've been through is awful. It's truly awful. And of course, we're going to support you. You know, of course, we're going to support you. Do you know what, Ria? Isn't it true you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family? And sometimes your friends, you can be closer to them than family, you know? And, you know, shall I tell you something? I was telling this to Jason the other day. I've got 2 blood brothers. We've never got along. Neither of us could care whether each other lived or died. I mean, that's exactly how it is. Sounds awful, but that's just how it is. But I found my brother in Jason, and it's, you know, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. And you guys are part of my family now. You're in my heart now. How can you not be? You know? I'm sorry, Barbara. Do you know, there are some awful people in the world. Some people seem to take great delight in hurting others just for the sake of it. And, you know, I don't know. Yes, you can fall out with people, but sometimes you just got to think, you know, I'm going to have to. Oh, hello, Taisha, love. Oh, it's lovely to see. I'm so glad that you're here. Yes, Meg, you're absolutely right. There are some sadistic people out there. Yes, Kate, absolutely. Oh, Ria, isn't that the truth? Well, I'm glad your brother-in-law looks after you that way, Michael. And for what it's worth, I'm so sorry that you were bullied, because nobody deserves to be bullied. You know, oh, I'll tell you something, Tammy, it gave us all a fright. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Jan. I am. And you know what? I think it's great that we can have times together like this where we can all connect in real time. And hi, Clarissa. Oh, God, a blizzard. Oh, that's awful. Well, I'm really happy to see you, love. Oh, rugby players are the best. Absolutely agree with you, Mystic Mouse. Absolutely agree with you. Oh, what do I think about Prince Andrew? Prince Andrew has always believed in his own legend, hasn't he? 20 inches of snow. Oh, that just makes me feel cold. Sorry. Yes, you're right there, Daphne. Hurt people, hurt people. But sometimes sometimes people just have to break the cycle, you know? Ria, you miss snow. Ugh. Yes, I actually think that Prince Andrew is a disgrace to the royal family. And considering that he called a paedophile his friend, he lied about knowing what Jeffrey Epstein was up to. Do you guys celebrate any? Not really, Carolina, no. We've got, well, with me, I mean, I celebrate Hanukkah. And but because my husband's not Jewish, we've got Christmas as well. Um, you know, but no, not really. I do feel sorry for Beatrice and Eugenie. Beatrice has got our wedding coming up, and I'm sure she'll still have him walk her down the aisle. But if I had my way, I'd strip him of his title. You know. Yes, I enjoyed your videos on Epstein, Clarissa. They were very good. Oh God, yes, I forgot about bonfire night, Ria, where they start the fireworks off a month beforehand when they shouldn't. Jan, do you know what? You know where I like snow on Christmas cards? I'm looking at it out the window. Do I think it would have been? Oh, now that's some. There's a question. I've never held a gun in my life, and apart from my brother who was in the army, I don't know anybody else who has. My grandfather had a gun, but he did a lot of shooting and things like that, you know. But we have more knife crime than we do gun crime. And knife crime is horrendous, but I think it would be a lot worse if we had guns. But that's just my personal opinion. And that's, you see, the thing is with me being Jewish, we've never celebrated. We have different traditions within Judaism. I can only imagine, Michael. I had snow is awful because you know what? You might have impacted ice underneath the snow. So it terrifies me. And it's worse when you're in a wheelchair and somebody else is pushing you. You go rolling down the road, you know? Yes, that's where the ultra Orthodox are, Michael, in Gateshead. I'm Reform. The ultra Orthodox don't recognise Reform Jews. They say that we're watered down Jews. Oh, that's nice one, Ria. Do I put up a Christmas tree from my husband? Yes, I do. Because we're sort of, you know, I mean, my husband's not religious, but he's always had a tree. So I put one up for him. And we have, you know, he eats the donuts and the latkes at Hanukkah. And, you know, and I help him make the Christmas dinner. So everything works out really well, you know. Kate, where I am, we're the only Jewish, well, you know, with Pop, my husband, and we were the only Jewish family. We had the Catholics come round to try and we get the Jehovah's Witnesses an awful lot at the door. When's Hanukkah? Well, you only need the one N, but you've just about got it, Katja. I think this year it's something like the 23rd or the 24th of December. You know. Oh, you mean Hanukkah? Oh, I'll put up my Hanukkah, my Hanukkah. I'll light the candles. I'll show you. Yeah. All right. So your mum's Jewish. That's a good reason to have a party. Yes, they are, Jan. My daughter used to come to shul with me, to synagogue. My son's never been religious, you know. Is Steph going now? Bye, Steph, love. Take care. Oh, God, sorry. Right, sit down, Steph. Oh, Barbara, I have had strips of bacon on my car. I've had, you know, a lot of stuff like that. Oh, it's the 22nd. Thanks, Kate. You know, it's not much fun being a Jew in the UK at the moment, is it, Kate? It's not great to be Jewish at the moment. Oh, well, thank you for your support, Michael. Rob Rinder's lovely. I love him. He's great. Barbara, I don't blame them, because the Board of Deputies here say that 80% of British Jews don't trust our party in opposition, that if they get in, they think it'll become worse for Jews. And so I don't blame them for being scared. You're not going to believe this. Do you know there are Jews emigrating back to Germany? You know? There were people with really pale skin and bright ginger hair in our school, Kate. You know? I don't know, do you think I look Jewish? I just think I look like me. You're right, Adria. You think that we've come so far and we think that we're free, but are we really? You know? Clarissa, how long is it till the baby comes? Jan, our synagogue has got the security as tight as they could possibly make it. Yeah. See, the thing is, there are people who, you know, let's face it, do look, if you, it's awful. It's like going back to the Jewish stereotype. There are people that you look at and you think, yes, you do look very Jewish. And there's other people that you wouldn't even guess, you know? And at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, you know, yes, I'm Jewish, but I look like me. So it's like saying, oh, you must be Irish because you've got red hair and green eyes. Not every Irishman has got red hair and green eyes. Or saying every Scotsman's got red hair and blue eyes. It's silly, you know? Oh, baby's been born. Oh, Mazel Tov. Oh, Mazel Tov. Oh, that's wonderful. And oh, that is such, oh, look, we've got a baby in the haven. We've got our first baby. Isn't that wonderful? You know? Isn't that wonderful? Can we all congratulate Clarissa? What's baby's name? Mazel Tov. What's his name, Clarissa? We're still waiting for this baby's name. Have you called him Haven? Jordan Adam. Well, Mazel Tov, Jordan Adam, and Mazel Tov to the new parents. I am so, so happy for you. I'm going to sing it. Sene Tovo, Mazel Tovo, Mazel Tov, Sene Tov, Sene Tovo, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Sene Tov, Sene Tovo, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Sene Tov. Oh, yay, yay, yay. There you go. Did you? Shall I have another round, Kate? Ready? Sene Tovo, Mazel Tovo, Mazel Tov, Sene Tov, Sene Tovo, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Sene Tov, Sene Tovo, Mazel Tov, Sene Tovo, Mazel Tov. Yeah, 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 yeah. Monster raving loony party every single time. Jordan Adam, what a lovely, lovely name. Oh, I bet they do have Shabbat elevators, Stefania. I bet. You've got lovely names for your son. May I wish you a lifetime of happiness. And may all of you live to 120. Right. I tell you what, can I play Peacemaker? In the Haven, it is a politics and religion free zone. Or do you just want to make it a politically free zone? What do you think? Yeah, politically free zone. Totally agree with you. Can I say one thing though? And and it may be very controversial, but that picture that Trump put up of himself as Rocky Balboa, I mean, please. I agree, Jay. We treat religion with respect, you know. But I just wanted to say, and here's the funny thing. He says that picture hasn't been photoshopped. It hasn't been edited. That's what he looks like, you know? And I looked at that and I thought, oh dear God, this man has his finger on the button. You know, if we're, I mean, I don't want to sort of get into anything about Trump, to be honest with you. I don't. I'm not an American. I can have my opinion, but I don't have an informed opinion because I only know what the media tells me, and I only know what I see from his tweets and what I see that he does, right? But when I saw that picture of him as Rocky Balboa, I just thought, oh dear God, this man has his finger on the nuclear button. And, you know, what can I tell you? Scary. Yes, that's right. Having a good trump. One of those. But no, we'll have the Haven as a, you know, well, there's one thing, I have yet to meet, now keeping in mind, I'm not talking about local town councillors or anything like that, because I don't know enough about them. But the public figures, I've yet to find one who doesn't tell lies. And I don't understand why they just can't tell the truth. You know, say things like, you know, I'm sitting here in front of you, you know, I've come to talk to the British people, and I'm just going to tell you the truth. We are up to our eyeballs in debt. I don't know how we're going to get out of it. We have all these various problems, and I don't know how we're going to get the money to pay for it. And, you know, and it might well be true that, you know, we have sex, drugs, and rock and roll at every available opportunity. You know, I don't know. You know what gets me, Adria, is the fact that there are politicians who still believe the earth is flat. That scares me. You know, they don't believe in climate change. That's it, Tammy. But they do treat us as if we're stupid. They treat us as if we're sheep. You know? And that's annoying. Now, look, don't get me wrong. Everybody is entitled to believe what they want to believe. Everybody's entitled to think what they want to think, right? It's called freedom of expression for, yeah, exist all around the globe. See what I did there? Yes, it did not go unnoticed. I'll make you sit in the corner if you don't behave, Jason. I'll send you to bed early with no story. Oh, take care, Clarissa, love. And give that baby a big kiss and a hug from all of us here. And me. But all of us here, that baby's going to be smothered in kisses. Well, exactly, Tammy. You know, you just, I mean, you look at China and all the thick smog that they've got in the air, and that's all caused by pollution. And somebody, I forget who it was, said the other day that they still haven't met the targets to, you know, is that the Bill Clinton picture of him wearing the blue dress and the black high heels, Meg? Is that the one? Yes, Michael. Yeah. Was, now here's the thing, Meg, am I right? Was that the one that Jeffrey Epstein had of him hanging up in his house? The one of Bill Clinton in a dress? That's weird. No, that's true. He didn't. You're right there, Tammy. Um, Christmas. What does it mean to me? John Lewis adverts. Hello, Aidan. You're very welcome here. Everybody, can we say hello to Aidan, please? This is Aidan's first time among all of us, and he can never leave. He's one of us now. Have you not seen the latest John Lewis advert, Michael? Monica Lewinsky. I remember her. I remember Bill Clinton being celebrated as a child. No. Never seen a tree. That's right, Steph. One of us. One of us. I remember Bill Clinton sitting in front of the TV cameras. I never had sexual relations with that woman. And it turned all the time that he was a bloody liar. And then there were all these jokes about Bill Clinton and his famous cigar. And I'm sitting for ages thinking, what does that mean? What does that mean? And, you know, and then I got told, ugh. Never ever wanted to smoke a cigar after that. Never. Yes, Kate, you. Oh, the John Lewis ad, that's gorgeous. I've loved it. Oh, Michael. Well, look, love, you're in the haven. There's no need for you to be lonely ever again. Look, I know it sounds a bit like a mantra, right? But what is it we say? You are loved, you are wanted, and you are needed. Isn't that right, guys? We are all loved, we are all wanted, we are all needed. If you ever feel alone, go on YouTube and find Message in a Bottle by The Police. And was it Meg who told me there was a song by Savage Garden? Meg, do you remember that? You telling me about a song by Savage Garden. If you Google Message in a Bottle, Michael, and Crash and Burn, Meg, thank you very much, love. Michael, if you listen to a song called Crash and Burn by Savage Garden. Yes, Daphne, I know, and I missed it. I wasn't, you know, I'm really sorry I missed it, Jane. It wasn't that I wasn't well, love. I wasn't at my happiest. You know, and I shouldn't have hidden from you. Yeah, Jay, you've hit it on the head. It's exactly how I was feeling. High North, I've just been explaining that I can't feel my legs and my feet now. And when you're told something like that years and years before that it's going to happen eventually, and it just sort of like goes over the top of your head. And I pushed it that far away. I think I'd just forgotten about it. But of course, it's happened now, and I'm just going to have to get used to it. Can you name other channels? Of course you can. Do you have favourite other channels that you want to talk about, Michael? You're free to talk about anything you like, love. Thank you, Jay. That's the most important. Oh, you're talking about me. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, love. Was just thinking about everybody being loved, wanted, and needed. Faith and Fallen. Are they two separate channels, Michael? Or is that just one channel? Thank you, Daphne. And thanks, North. I must have been Hitler in a past life, Countess. Right? And what's the channel about, love? Michael, what is it? What's it about? Because what was I going to say? I think In the Haven it's just about anything goes, isn't it, guys? We've got a strange sort of arrangement in the Haven that doesn't necessarily like do what other channels do. She goes out and sings, and no bullying allowed. I'm all in favour of that. I'll remember that. I'll go and have a look. Thanks, Michael. Sorry, these flipping drips. The Haven is run by the Haveners. Oh, okay, J Love. And it's been lovely to see you. Take care. Isn't all my love. I love you too, Jason. Take care, sweetheart. I'll speak to you again very soon. Okay, Meg. I love you too. I do. I love you, Meg. Take care. And I'll see you soon. Right. Just to give you guys a heads up, I'm going to finish in about 15 minutes because I've realised we've been going for 2.25 hours. And for the life of me, I can't pull another 4.5 hours like we did at the Halloween. But and you're part of our world too, Meg. Don't forget, we are all one happy family here. Yeah, thanks, Steph, love. what I was just going to say, for anyone who's new, or anyone who's just watching, the Haven is not run by me. You guys tell me what you'd like, and I do my part and see and make sure that I bring you the best that I can find. And that's how I prefer it. I think I'm very, very sorry to hear that, Adria. Migraines are horrible. I'm really glad you made it to Catcher. Well, Adria, it's been lovely to see you. Well, Ria, you said you're going to kick me up the bum if I didn't remember. And I do not particularly want you to kick me up the bum. So, because you'd lose your foot. You would. Oh, but the thing is, if you're going to kick my bum, I wouldn't be able to feel it. You'd have to tell me you were going to do it. I love you too, Adria, love. Please take care. Jeff Carter, Harold Boulder, Faith and Fallen, and RV Loco. All right. Well, remember them. I'll have a look at those. Oh, God, I know, Ria. Yes, that's Ria. She's got the different name snakes. Julius Squeezer and William Snakespeare. Oh, thanks, Michael. Is your cooking that bad? Is your husband cooking that bad, Tammy? Ria is amazingly cool, Barbara, but then again, so are you. Everybody is. Everybody in the Haven's wonderful. Our little corner of the internet is just wonderful. And I feel safe here. Oh. Yeah. Well, what is he cooking, Tammy? Oh, love you too, Mystic, and thanks for being here, darling. Michael, I don't believe that for a minute. Taco meat topped with mashed potatoes and cheese. I don't know what taco meat is. Bye, ladies. Take care. And thank you for being here. Some mods of any trouble. No, touch wood, Michael. To be quite honest with you, love, I think I only had a couple of mods, I think, for the Halloween, but we don't ever have trouble here. And I don't know, guys, I'm going to put it to you. Do you feel that we need mods in the Haven, in the lives, or even in the comments section? Do you think we need one or two or three? Or are we happy as we are? What do you think? Because I'll go along with what you guys want. See, I would agree. We've got we've got a very unusual community in that we all get along. We all get along with each other. Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure that if we were going to have mods and that, I would ask the Haveners to choose. You know, it really is. It's up to the Haveners to choose who they would want to sort of walk the halls, so to speak. But at this current time, I don't think that we need moderators here because everybody's so nice and everybody, you know what, that we all respect each other and nobody tries to, you know, be bigger than anybody else. Well, this is only my second live, Tammy, and touch wood, no, never had any trouble, and I don't want any. I don't want any. Do you know what? Ria would ban me. She'd make me sit in the corner. She would. YouTube Hogwarts. That's funny. I don't know why it's funny, Barbara, but that's funny. You know, the thing is, guys, I don't know, but if we were to ever have anyone come in to cause any problems, I think you guys would chase them away. I honestly think you'd tell them to just go and keep on walking. What do you think? Well, that's great, Michael, and you should do what works best for you. But you know, when is the next live going to be? The next live, Tammy, is going to be our Christmas live. Yes, Katja, I think you would. And it's your right because this is your channel. This is what I want to keep drilling into you guys. The Haven belongs to you. And if you want to keep it safe and friendly, then you chase them. You just tell them they're not welcome, that you're not going to listen to them, and to bugger off, you know? So anyway, Tammy, getting back to your question, love, the next live stream will be our Christmas edition, Christmas in the Haven. That will be Christmas week. I can't remember what day Christmas Day is on. I will look at my calendar and I'll try and make it at the best convenient time for everybody. Actually, do you know what, North? I like that. The ho Haven. Come add one more ho. The ho Haven. Slave. All right, Christmas Day's Wednesday. That's brilliant. Okay. So how do you feel about having your Christmas live stream the Saturday before Christmas? Oh, good night, Stefania. Take care and give our love to Juliana. Hope to see you soon. Tell her to keep tuned because we'll have another Winnie the Pooh. Right, so, and don't worry, I'll keep announcing it on Twitter. For those of you who aren't on Twitter, I'll keep reminding you here. And for those who don't come here, I'll put it on Twitter. But Saturday before Christmas, how about that? And I will be reading the what the heck's it called again? That book by Charles Dickens. Sorry, when you talk, are you talking to me, Michael, about what's my Twitter? My Twitter is at Julienne Carrot. Jul. Thank you, Kate. Thank you. Thank you, Ria. Thank you, Skipper. Thank you. Do you know? Do you see what I mean about my mind going blank? I will be reading A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Dolls, chickens. I'll type it for you, Michael. Thanks, Ria, love. Right, well, that's great, Candice. I'm going to read that. I know it's going to be a long one, but it doesn't matter because I don't mind having a longer one for Christmas. Oh, honestly, do you know what? Oh, it was out before I thought about it. I'm going to read you The Christmas Carol by Dolls Chickens. What a fool. Honestly, I get no better. I get no better. And it's my birthday 3 days after Christmas. I'm going to be 22 again for the 19th year running. Henrietta Carrot. Who's Henrietta Carrot? You were thinking that's a long one. Candice, is it me that's got the dirty mind? Capricorn, yes, I'm a Capricorn. Oh, thanks, Steph, love. Oh, you're 29. Oh, well, you're older than me, Candice. I'm in my 14th full flush of youth. Yes, the 28th. I'm on the 28th of December. Yep. And yes, Capricorns are the best. Capricorns are the best. Yes, we are. I know everybody says they're the best, but Capricorns are the best. I'm a fishy goat. Yes. I don't know. Tammy, I never really thought about it, love. Oh, sneaky Kate. Never mind you keeping quiet. Not that I'm saying you're older than me. Just by a week or two. You know. Oh, Christmas Carol. Well, I'm the one with the really dirty mind, Candice, because I just saw you say, oh, that's a long one. And I wasn't quite sure what you were talking about. You know? Yeah, I'm going to be 59, guys. Creeps up on you when you least expect it. Where are the cats? Do you know, they do wander in and out. But I think Oscar will be in bed with my husband. Reaper will be in bed with my daughter. And Pharaoh will be in bed with my son. 59 better than 69. I'll tell you that when I'm coming up for 69. You know? Oh, do you know what it is? No, the cats are sitting back there with their hats on at the back, cigarettes sticking out the corner, dark glasses on, all three like mafia types sitting there saying, "You talking to me? You think you're talking to me? You come here to me and my daughter's wedding day?" You know, that sort of thing. That was me channeling my inner Marlon Brando. I know when Kate's birthday is. Virgos are nice too. Earth signs are great. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. Kate's got a poker face. Look at me playing my poker face. Poker face. It won't let me miss you. Oh, it's probably because I've got to accept you first. I've got to follow you back first, I think, Michael. But I hope you don't mind at the moment, love. Once I end the live stream, which is going to be in the next few seconds, because I will be saying good night to you. I'm going to bed, love. But I'll sort it out tomorrow, if that's okay. Just I'm feeling a bit tired. So anyway, guys, next live stream is whatever date that is on the Saturday. I'll have to sort that out in my diary because I can't count. Okay, Michael. Oh, thanks, North. You take care as well, Skipper. And much love to you as well. Well, Steph, I love you quadrillions. Quadrillions. I love you too, my Daphne. Is that the 21st, Ria? The Saturday before. Yes, Kate, Shavuot Tov. And you have a good week ahead, darling. Right, I love you too, Candace. Patrick, good night. I love you. Tammy, good night, sweetheart. I love you. Ria, I love you too. Oh, just to Alpha Centaurian back. I would have thought you would have gone to the Motara Nebula. Gosh. Anyway, love you, my Chaya. It's lovely to meet you, Michael. I shall say good night to you all. And listen, thank you for making it a lovely live stream. And thank you for being there for me. And I do love every single one of you. So good night. And I will see you again very, very soon. I love you too, Barbara. Shavua Tov. I love you all. Klingon Homeworld, that was so last year. We're really into species 8472 now. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Night-night.